I want to just go back and we think about last week's Torah portion as it ties into this week's, and then we'll delve into Acts. But this phrase, Be'elohim Noach hit halech. And Noah walked with God. And it also uses this same phrase in reference to, who else does it use it in reference to? Enoch. Enoch walked with God, and he was no more, for the Lord took him. And what does it mean to walk with God? It's a question for every single one of us to ask. What does it mean to walk with God? When you say you're walking with somebody, what does it mean? It means that you've got a relationship with that person. And Noach found grace in the eyes of the Lord. He found favor because Noach walked with God. Noach wanted to have relationship with God. We read about it again today with a special person now, Avram, coming onto the scene. And it uses this phrase, Lech Lecha. Go forward for yourself. And for you Torah scholars out there, does anybody else know where that phrase is used again in Scripture? Lech Lecha. You know, Scripture is kind of cool because there's this threading that we see bookends. We see the tie-in oftentimes where the text is meant to kind of lead into the next narrative, and sometimes you can tell where a story kind of has its beginning and its end. And it really, this phrase Lech Lecha marks out, uses it specifically in the Genesis narrative, again in Genesis 22. And what's Genesis 22? It's where God tests Abraham, by that time his name is Abraham, to go and sacrifice his son. Lech Lecha, go forward for yourself. If there's anything in Jewish commentary and thought about what Abraham is known as or known for, it is his testing. A man of testing. He's tested 10 times, and he goes forward. Lech Lecha, go forward for yourself. You know, the fact is not a matter of whether or not you're going to face challenges. The reality is, what is going to be your response? It's not going to be that you're not going to have challenges in whatever it is in life, and how we respond is a part of our character. And how we respond says a major portion of who we are as people. And it's a part of the testing. I love the illustration. I've given this illustration before. One year I brought a cup, and then I brought a tube. And the question is, are you going to be a tube, or are you going to be a cup? Who in here wants to be a cup? Well, maybe I need to give you some context, right? Okay, so a tube or a cup. What is a cup designed to do? It holds stuff. It receives, right? And what is a tube designed to do? It's a funnel, right? It transmits something to something else. Yes, so, and so it uses this. I love the opening statement of this week's Torah portion. Go forward for yourself, Abram. It says, you are going to be a blessing. I will bless you, and I will make your name great, and you shall be a bracha. You shall be a blessing.